All right.
Hi, I'm Ken Lashley. You're watching Who Dat Comics. Who Dat?
What's up, everybody? Who Dat Comics and Movies coming at you. Doing a little I just wanted to knock out this unboxing. I was watching the Friday Hangout. I think Sands is going live as well, doing an auction. So I wanted to knock this video out of some packages that I've been waiting on. And significantly enough, the first package is going to be from Mr. Ken Lashley. He has a store on Facebook mainly, and he does a lot of art, a lot of stuff like that. And I took a mystery pack of books. I think that all should be autographed, if I'm not mistaken. And so yeah, gonna knock this out. Yeah. So apologize to Alan and the guys. I was trying to wait, but I want to knock this out. I think Biggie goes live as well late in a few minutes. So wanted to kind of knock this out. I would love to get some Lead Killer. That's what he calls his name. Ken Lashley, like maybe a T-shirt or something. It'd be kind of cool. So it came there. I don't know what books I got, but it's supposed to be all his covers. I think it's just mystery stuff, but I think it's just regular books. I don't think there's no chance of any exclusives or any ratios. So I don't think there's any chance of that. But yeah, we'll knock this out, and I'll show you the other thing that I got of a little mini kind of collection of books that I bought. And I have one more coming, like from the same person, but that'll probably be later, maybe next week sometime, because I don't know when they're gonna mail it. So let's get this out. You got some stickers in there. Lucky I felt them. So here's some stickers. Might use these stickers on some stuff. You got Lead Killer there. You got like a little drawing with Lead Killer. Let's see if my daughter wants any of these. Another one right there. This is Ken Lashley. You got the afro with the pick. And another one of these. So I got two of these. Awesome. Thank you for the stickers. Ken and his wife does a lot of stuff. So let's just go from here. They should all be autographed. Yep. So the first one, we got Dark Droids issue number 1. This is a second printing signed by Ken Lashley. They all have that Made in Canada sticker in the back. Next up is Venom War Wolverine. This is just a cover A. Signed in blue. I can. At the top. Let's do these Spider-Man 2099s here. We got Spider-Man 2099. You got issue 4 variant. Ken Lashley cover. I guess that's this Dark Genesis. We got Dark Punisher signed right there. We got another, Spider-Man, I guess Exodus, Omega. This is a variant edition. Signed by Ken there. Last book up. Oh, this is actually cool. This is, oh man, why does this book feel like it's just marble wrinkles? Oh my god. No, I don't think it's wrinkled. I don't know. We're gonna check this out. The Star Wars Rise of Skywalker issue number 1. Black History Month variant. I'm actually gonna keep this one, but I think it's I don't know if there's moisture damage or something happened with it. Has a different little feel to it, but this actually one I'll probably just hold on to. The other 4, most likely they'll be available. I'll say it like that. They'll be available. That one's actually pretty cool, but feels like it's a little damaged. Feel like a little damage. We're gonna feel it out. We're gonna feel it out. I'll put some blue tape back on. I don't know if it's that Marvel waviness or it's like wet. No, it's it's damage. It's damage. You can see it really good. You see it? Yeah. It's damage. The one I'm actually want to keep is actually damage. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like it got wet. Yeah, that's moisture damage. That's definitely moisture damage. That sucks. Well, even if I wasn't keeping it, I wouldn't be selling it because a modern book with moisture damage. Come on, man. Come on. Let's put that over. All right, that's it. We're gonna move on to the special unboxing. This is the special unboxing. All of these books, but one book won't be for sale, but everything else will be for sale. This is the Cool Collection. Am I seeing double? This is what you'll see. What I mean when I show these off. When I show these off. All right, let's get these out. We got invoices and a whole bunch of books. I don't even know how many books this was. I don't even know how many books this was. So I'm gonna just take. All right. Let's put this somewhere. I'm gonna put this. I use this. I'll use that. I'll use this. All right. So first book up is a Ghostly Haunts 41. They got it at about a 4.5. VG 4.5. But reason why I'm seeing double because I'm seeing double. Because I'm seeing double. Oh, we got a little double covers. So, as you can see, the seeing double means all of these books have double covers. Yeah, and it's a stack of books, so I forgot how many I purchased. So I don't know if I'll rebag and board these or what I'll do, but yeah, nice little book. Nice book. My daughter got a king cake. Y'all want to see this king cake? You want to show them this fresh king cake that was made today?
They're not eating.
Oh wow. She said y'all not eating it, so I don't know why y'all need to see it. Look at
You
that.
better not tip over my cookie.
Let me give her back so I don't want.
That's tired.
I got looked at. I don't want no. How you say? I don't want no beef. Next up of the I am seeing double. Everything's gonna be retaped because they use like some kind of like that not clear, but that packing. I don't know what kind of tape that is. This type of tape. I don't like that tape. But this one's actually really cool. This is the Twilight Zone Gold Key. What issue is this? Twilight Zone Gold Key. This one is. They said a VG is the front for a VG fine, because this one's a VG. This one's a fine. So yeah, the first cover has a little issue with it. That's pretty cool. The first cover is a little rough, but nice Twilight Zone, people on fire. Who's gonna get the baby in the king cake? I don't know who's gonna get the baby in the king cake. So like the first cover is like rough. I'll be honest. First cover is rough. It's cool Twilight Zone book. I'll probably rebag these. This one's got an issue. Let's see why it's got an issue. All right. So we got those two books. Next book up is still have a grade on it, but I'm gonna rebag it. I'm gonna rebag it because it's this bag and board. This one looks rough. This one looks rough. It's this bag and board. So this one will definitely get rebagged. Front cover looks really good. This one actually, I don't know if I'm gonna sell this one because the front cover looks really good. Inside cover might be even better. This one actually, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. This one might get submitted. This one might get submitted. Red Sonja issue 3. Issue 3. I would say front cover might be in the 9s, but I think this one has a shot for the press and clean. I think that one has a shot. I'll just put that over there because that needs a new bag and board. That one needs a new bag and board. I'm trying to knock this out really quickly. Like I said, I know they got a lot of shows going on. They got a lot of shows going on, so we'll just get this prepared. Get this prepared. I'll be having to do more than this one, just that one, but I'll just get these. I'll get these out. Get these out and ready. I'll put that. Put that over there. That's actually a nice condition. All right, next one up. This one says VF to find VF. Walt Disney Chip and Dale. Walt Disney Chip and Dale. I might rebag and board everything. I might rebag and board everything. We might rebag and board everything. I'll just put this one back, but we're checking to make sure everything. So the front, this one has a little stain on the front, but the inside looks very, very. Oh, it has a little chip. That's why they gave it a V. They gave it a. It's a Whitney, and they gave it a. Was that a G? Oh, no, fine. They gave it a fine on the inside. I said, a chip. How you got? Besides that book looks nice. So this one will be available. This one will be available. I'll just rebag that, or I might not have to rebag that. We'll see. Bag and board on that one's actually not bad. It's actually decent. Actually a decent one. All right, next up is another war book. This one is it says 65 to 70. War from Modern Comics, issue number 9. And the reason why I'm doing all this, we're just doing this live to make sure everything does have the double cover. There you go. There you go. Like I said, all of these, but the Red Sonja and another book will be for sale. So there you go on that one. Put this one back and see if I need to do a new bag and board with that one. What we got here? Oh, he says, I earned some type of milestone. He's been a member for 11 months. What's up, Chris? What's going on? I don't know if you want to do your unboxing. I can send you the link. You know, I didn't hear back from you, so I just decided to knock this out. So that's a war double cover. Save that one for last. This is one I bought. This is not a double cover, but this is just one I bought. It's a 3.0 because it has like it's wear at the bottom. Well, it's probably better than a 3.0, but it's wear at the bottom. Yeah, I'll send you the link. I don't think I have it up where you can dual stream. So I don't know if you want to jump on, but I'm gonna send you anyway. 'Cause I don't. Let me see if I can edit it. Can I edit it? I don't know if I can edit it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to. I mean, I don't know. You better tell me, Christopher, if you can. But this is not a double cover, but this is first Dark Side. Probably three, four. So 3, 4. First Dark Side, New Adams cover. I don't know if I'll rebag and board that, but that was a book that I purchased from them previously. All right, here's some cool stuff. This one, what is the grade? BG minus the BG fine. So like the inside's a 4.0. This, I don't know if this can fit right. I'll just put the sticker on the back. Don't put stickers on the back of the books. This one has so many bags, so many boards. So many boards. Because it's in there tight. You gotta tear it a little bit. We gotta tear the cover. Not the cover. We gotta tear the bag and board a little bit. Because they put too many in there. So I'll be able to have to see if I can even put this in another. If not, I'll just try to have to reuse it. He said he'll unbox it here, but congratulations on the milestone. So this is Lone Ranger with the blue shirt. I think this is the blue shirt, the rarer one. But it has somebody's name on it, Cheryl Grissom, but the inside does not have that person's name on it, which is good. Inside doesn't have it. So that's a plus. That is a plus. I thought I just sent you the link. I just emailed it to you. I just emailed it to you, good buddy. talk like oh, what you call it? Just emailed it to you, good buddy. I think it says Lone Ranger. It's 40. It's 48. Too many bags of board in this. I don't think these fit. No, these will not fit. So I'm just gonna have to use this one. It sucks. But they put it too tight. Put it way too tight. Let's see if I take some of the boards up. One of these boards up, make it a little. Dang, I need to. Let's see what I can do with this because I don't like the bag and board they put it in. But yeah, it is what it is at this point. All right, got somebody entering the ring. I got 2 books left. The 2 books left of the Seeing Double. Let me get this guy. He needs to send me an intro so I can introduce him properly. So we're gonna do. We'll just do this. We'll do this since he got 11 months.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yes, sir. What's going on? I just got 2 left. I got 2 things left.
No, that's fine. No, don't worry about me.
2 books left in the Seeing Double. Are we seeing double? Yeah, we're seeing double. We're seeing double.
Yeah. No, I finished up at work and then I went to the store because I'm trying to make a dessert. It's not like it's like a extravagant, crazy thing, but I'm trying to make a dessert for the Super Bowl. So I went to go get those things and I tried to make like the first layer of this thing. So it's like a Rice Krispie treat, ice cream sandwich type thing. So
this is Red Hulk issue 11. Red Hulk issue 11, which is not a double cover. Huh. I will be messaging him about that. Look at that. I knew. That's why you have to unbox it live. This one
So,
does
so
not
these
have a
are
double.
supposed to be double covers.
It's supposed to be everything's supposed to be double cover.
I mean, it says Red Hawk on the inside. That's about as double title maybe.
Nah,
That's about it.
definitely not a double cover. The back's not it as well. So
Yeah.
I'll message them about this book. That's why you open everything live. I don't know why
Yeah.
they thought this one was a double cover. It's definitely not a double cover. So.
I don't go gourmet, but I do try to do some new things. Like I was just thinking about it. Like I know, my friends have all, I've made different things and everything. I was like, I've never done a dessert, so I think I'd try that out. So, so right now I've made the bottom layer of it, which is in the freezer now, freezing and trying to get solidified so that I can add the ice cream in, and it's gonna be chocolate chip ice cream. So I can add the ice cream in for that middle layer, and then I gotta make the top layer, and then hope that it all sticks together. So I have a feeling that it's supposed to be handheld. I don't think it's going to work that way. I think it's going to be better off. I'm going to tell everybody, like, you know what, just eat it like it's a piece of cake. Then you'll be better off because I have a feeling that if you try to pick it up and bite it and eat it, it's probably going to fall apart on you. So, but it should be good, I think. I don't know.
So this one's a near mint.
All right.
You know what that is?
Yeah, Rocketeer.
First Rocketeer.
Yep. All right, now we need those two. Oh, yep, I see it. Definitely double.
There we go. There we go. Now we back in the game.
Was it Sauce Layer number 2? I think it is either 2 or 3, right?
Wait, we're not back in the game. Oh no, man, we are back. No, it is.
Yeah.
All right. It was stuck together. I was like, wait, it's only a double back cover.
Is that number 2 or number 3? I know it's not number 1.
Number two, and that's the first Rocketeer.
That's right.
So
early Dave Stevens, I think, because I think Dave Stevens worked on all the early stuff. So
yeah, so this is actually really cool.
I had one a couple years ago, and I sold it. I got it, and just it was actually, I think, one of the first books I bought on the hunt. Used it and then immediately sold it after, even though it did win. It did win, but I just sold it right after. I was like, yeah, it's just a good book to have. But I've had it. I've had my time with it. Now someone else can enjoy it. That's
it of my unboxing. I got a message to people. As you guys saw, one book out of all did not have a double cover. That is not what we're looking for. Oh, I had this one too. Let me show you. I don't know if you saw this one I did. I had this one. This is a high grade Red Sonja double cover.
Oh, nice.
That was issue 3. So I'm probably gonna grade this one and the Rocketeer. The other ones I'll probably I'll have available for people. So there you go.
The what was it? The Red Hawk, I think it was, right?
Yeah, it was the Red Hawk. Yeah. Huh?
Is that Golden Age?
I think it is.
Wow. See, that's a tough one, just because you figure if it's that
was the most expensive one I purchased out of all of them. That's
I don't doubt it. Yeah. I don't doubt that, just because it's it's an older book and everything, and it's just like for that to come. I mean, if it was the double cover, whew, but just the fact that those errors have existed. It's kind of crazy to think that those errors have existed since the Golden Age, and it's just one of those things where it's just like the people know how to handle it back then, was be like, oh no, this is bad, because now it's just like, dude, that's sought after. Like, people love double covers.
I don't even know why they thought that was a double cover, because it doesn't have. That's crazy. I don't know what
it might. I mean, to be honest, it might have just been in a stack of books they thought was double covers, and then just put it in there, didn't know, thought it was.
One of the coolest ones is the Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Lone Ranger though. That's a 10-cent. I think that's a Golden Age too.
There you go. See, that's fun stuff.
Well, you're up. You're up, good sir. I'm just
I gotcha.
I'm just here. I'm gonna do a little video, so I'm gonna mute so I can show the people that it's not double cover.
Look what you did to me, embarrassing me on my channel. Telling everybody it's double vision, and this guy, I know this is one cover, a single cover. How dare you? False advertising. All right, so this is my unboxing now. I got something really cool in the mail from none other than Hudat. This is a book that I purchased off of him. One that I have been actually chasing for, God, at least 4 years. At least 4 years. And just a book that I didn't realize that it would be that tough to get. It's one that I didn't. It's one that I would say, like, I just in getting more into comics and more into different stuff and expanding my horizons on things, I kind of had, just stumbled upon this. And it's funny because it's like the more you get into comics, the more you start thinking about like different stuff that you'd like to have and things like that. You start going down these different avenues. And so I went down the Archie road, and I have to say, it's kind of fun books in there. Like a lot of really cool stuff that you can get. And when it comes to those ones, it's just like it's good to check it out and see like what actually exists in there, like that are Archie books from way back whenever. So it's definitely just one that I have been chasing for a while, one that I really, really am excited to have in my collection. And I will go ahead and grab that. And some people may not even know what this is or what it is and everything like that. So let me start. I built that one up. Let me start out because I actually got another book in this as well that I had bought from him. So I'll start with the smaller book and then we'll get to the Archie book. The Archie book is a bigger one. Absolutely. So, hold up. Got tabs. Pull these off, pull this off, pull that off. All right. So, that's right. So this was, this here was a book I won from Hudat when he was doing the different channel member giveaway thing. So it's a really nice cover. I'm actually really like.
Oh, is that the Miko? The Miko book?
Yeah. It's actually really pretty in color. So we got Miko Suyen exclusive. What do you say? It's the. I see the thing on the back, and it has like just a big time collectibles, and it has like this little card that's pretty cool. It's like, oh, Miko Suyen, and then just like what a cover and a sign. So very excited for that. Next up, you got an upgrade of a book I have had in the past, but one that I really, really love. One of my favorite covers from an amazing artist that I had the opportunity to meet. Probably my favorite interaction I've ever had with any creator in comics, and that is Mr. George Perez. So I was able to upgrade my Avengers 196 Taskmaster. So really nice cover there.
There you
Sadly, I'm not able to get him to sign this. I wish, I really do wish he was still around. Such a fun guy to talk to, and just genuinely nice man. So. But yeah, this is definitely a great book to have in your collection. So if you don't have one of these, keep your eye out for it, because it's just a great, great cover, amazing artist. George Perez needs more love as far as I would say all of us are concerned. If you collect comics and you know his work, or if you haven't gotten to know his work, check it out, because George Perez did some amazing artwork for Marvel and for DC all throughout the years. The stuff that he did with the Teen Titans was incredible. So rest in peace, George. George is a great creator. Just one of my favorites. Next, let's see, did you get these from Hudat? Yes, I did. I got all those from Hudat. So Hudat did the channel member giveaway. I want to say it was like a month ago, maybe, or maybe a little less than that. I ended up winning one of the books that he was giving. He gave away a whole bunch of books, but I ended up winning one that he was giving away, and that was a choice that I had made. And then the other one I had bought from him, I don't even remember when specifically, but I was like, yeah. He's like, I have this. I was like, he's like, I can throw that in throw that in with the other thing. I was like, yeah, that's cool, works for me. But this is what I was talking about. This is what I was, saying earlier is. The book that I've been chasing, the book that I really, really wanted for a long time. And it's a tough book to find. It really is. It's a very expensive book. once you get past, I would say like a 4.0, it jumps really, really high. So definitely great character and amazing. And again, you wouldn't know this just by the cover that this character's in there, but we have Archie's Madhouse. This is issue number 22, and this is the first appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So, like I said, from the cover, you would have no idea that this is Sabrina's first appearance. But really, really, just amazing book. One of those ones that, like, when you kind of go down that Archie rabbit hole, you think, oh wow, like this is in there. Actually, even like the back cover too. You get the Jughead mugshot over here. So, but yeah, just really fun book. One that like I said, I've been kind of chasing this for a while, and now I have it. So, yay! Welcome, Sabrina. Join your comic book slab brothers and sisters, along with the rest. But yeah, I'm excited to have this in my collection finally. Definitely one that again, it's one of those deals where like everyone loves hunting books, trying to find different stuff, but it's just like it's just great to finally get one of those ones you've been chasing for a while and put that to rest and then focus on some other things. So hopefully this year, we'll see, but hopefully Silver Surfer 4 finds its way to me this year, along with some other books, and if not, then I will just keep pursuing it because that's what I do. But no, the colors are awesome on this. Really good colors on this one, and for red, I mean, it's just really, really bright. Really, really good. Like I said, good colors, and for this book, like I said, like it gets really it gets expensive the higher you go. Once you get past, I would say like a 4.0, and 4.0s do demand a price too. But once you get up past that, it's just like it's tough. And I'll say like a lot of people seem to be kind of hanging on to these because you don't see much of them. If you do, you see varying grades. But I don't think I've ever really seen higher on eBay or when I've been looking. I don't think I've seen higher than maybe like a 5.0. So if and I'm sure
you saw mine. Mine's a 5.5.
Oh, I know that. I'm saying, but you didn't buy it.
Oh, you're talking about the first? Oh.
No. I'm saying, you bought yours right. Like when I've been looking for stuff on eBay and stuff like that, there hasn't been anything higher than like a 5.0 listed up on there. But of course, because all the the Archie. I was going to say that, like the Archie books. People really, really love those, and they read them to death. And getting those in high grade is tough. That's why the people that have them in high grade keep them in high grade. And if you see them go up on anything for like an auction or a sale, buy it now on like eBay. They're expensive, very expensive. But I would say if you end up coming across one in the wild though, and like if it's in your wheelhouse and it's what you like, pick it up just because it's a great book to have. It's just a fun one. And the first Scooby-Doo, yes, again, notoriously expensive, which is like I would not. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have thought that Scooby-Doo would be expensive. I thought it would be, but my God, what other book is really expensive, and it's an awesome cover, but really, really expensive, especially once you get to like I would say either mid or high grades, is Space Ghost. Space Ghost, my God, is so expensive. Scooby-Doo is super expensive. And
Scooby-Doo is super expensive. I just shared one in our group, and I think it was a 4, and it was like $800.
Yeah.
$800, 4.0.
Scooby. I said this one. Scooby-Doo is so expensive as far as like anytime I see people who are doing live sales. Yeah, Astro Boy can be expensive too. Yeah. When I see people who are doing live sales, and if there's ever a preview, and it's like, oh, there's a Scooby-Doo. As soon as they go live, where's the Scooby-Doo? Everybody who's been trying to get one, what happened to Scooby-Doo? And so that they're usually like, oh, like we'll get to that. And then as soon as they do it, it's gone. But like there's no negotiations. There's no like, oh, like it's just like the price is this. And people know because it's a hard book to get a hold of. And if someone has a high grade one, it just goes and somebody makes a whole bunch of money. So hopefully one day one wanders to me and I can go ahead and sell it for a whole bunch of money and be like, all right, now I'm gonna get this book with it.
I've never had the opportunity to buy one.
I've seen people.
I've seen it sell, but yeah.
But that just, I mean, it's just like one of those deals where it's like, I mean, every time I've seen them, it's just like it's over $1,000. So it's just like, when you come to get Scooby Doo, you come to party because people ask. I think the lowest I saw was like, I think it was like 1,200 for like, and it was, I think like a 4 something or other. It was expensive. I was like, wow. I was like, I just know it's out of my league for the moment. So
it was. I think is it from the same guy that we normally get stuff from?
If I think
he might have had one. I think I don't think he had more than one.
If not him, then it might have been from John. I think because he does a lot of sales with a lot of different people, so it might have been one of the other ones. But like, man, like I just know that like that book, like I've seen it on the other dude too, and it's just like, I mean, they go instantly, but they're very expensive, and it's usually the big timers who are buying them. So it's just like, oh well, it's out of my league. I'm not worried about that. But being after all the Bronze Age keys is a sickness. I know that because I go after a lot of those myself, and it's a sickness. I'm telling you now, but it's a fun sickness. Just because, I mean, that's how you end up with things like this. Because this is Bronze Age, right? No, it's not. It's Silver Age. Silver Age. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's Silver Age. That's different. That's Silver Age.
I thought she was bronze, but hey, you know what? It's all good though. It's just like, the Bronze Age, Bronze Age keys are just. I have to say, everyone loves Silver Age. Silver Age is great, but the Bronze Age keys, I think, just have, for me at least. I mean, maybe it's closer to my age, but to me, it just seems like all the coolest characters came out then. Not saying that no one cool came out before that, but it's just like the covers are good. It's like when all those artists were really like coming into their own and really establishing themselves as just like, they were the big timers back in like the 70s that were, just the up and comers. So it's like, yeah, you have, Neil Adams, and then you have, you could say like George Perez, John Byrne, Dave Cockrum, all these guys, Barry Windsor Smith, Bernie Wright, all these guys that were just kind of, just making their mark, and they were just hitting their stride at that perfect time, and the stories were good, and it's just like the art was incredible. Just like, I mean, there's covers that I would say that have been done by like Gil Kane that you can put up against anybody, and it's just like, like it's hard to say like that he wasn't just killing it like people nowadays be like, look at this J. Scott Campbell, he's killing this cover, this one's killing that cover, this one's doing this and that. It's just like, yeah, or everyone's like, oh, the Mark Spears and this, like they were the Mark Spears of their day. They were killing those covers just because they were that good. So even Jim Starlin back in the day. Whew.
So that was a little taste of what we got new. Only disappointed in my one little, I guess I would say, mistake by the people. It wasn't nothing crazy. I know they're gonna make it right. They're probably I don't know what they're gonna do, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys informed if it ends up being crazy, but I don't think it will be.
Yes.
I think they had a whole bunch of them, and they thought that was probably one of them. So that's what I'm assuming. It's 3 Bronze Age that'll kill you. Hulk 181, House of Secret, and Scooby Doo #1. Which is funny to have Scooby Doo #1 on that list.
You would never think it. You would never think it.
I would add. Was it the Ghost Rider, first Ghost Rider?
Mount 5.
Yeah, that could kill you too, depending on the grade. Because if you because Bronze Age, you don't want a low grade. I'm kind of like Bleeker on that. You want at least an 8 or higher in Bronze Age, and that's gonna kill you. That's gonna kill you.
I set my sights a little lower, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like I kind of take what I can get for the most part. But I do kind of try to gauge it out and say, okay, like based on what I can afford, You know, he has the grade ranges for this. Like so for Marvel Spotlight, you know, 5, for instance, if I was to try to get one of my own, I give myself a range of in between 4.0 and maybe 6.5, just because I know I can't, you know, I can't be messing with the 8.0s and nothing like that unless something drastically changes. But however, Ghost Rider 1 though, yeah, one of my favorites. No, Ghost Rider number 1 though. If I was to get one, I would say, I would shoot for at least 6.0 to 8.0. Like that's where my range is for there. So I hope for the best, but you know, there's not much you can do. I would say you can also add Werewolf by Night 32 to that list too. Like, I mean, I know that Moon Knight, you know, took a little bit of a dip because of the show and this and that, but I'm telling you, man, it's just like that book. People still love it. People, I mean, it's the cover. It's just how well done that cover is, and you know, the fact that, you know, it's just always been an expensive book. It's another one that I throw on that list of, you know, Bronze Age just killers. Oh, just picked up Brave and the Bold 93. He's like, the auctions keep me in the game. There you go. Because and that's the thing, is like, if you can find a good deal on it, you know, you get what you can. But you know, in the end of it all, though, it's just like, you know, I think really, Blade will kill you, but not as bad as the others I mentioned. Yeah, but Blade is Blade's kind of a down one, and Blade is kind of funny because like it dips, you know, very momentarily and then jumps right back up just because. So it's almost like somebody gets a deal and then instantly the prices shoot back up because we're like, oh, like this guy got a deal. We can't let that happen. So, Tomb of Dracula 10 is a tough one. Like that one is a fun book to have, and it's one that, like I said, like you just kind of have to just keep an eye on it forever and just keep looking at it and hope that you score a deal, just because it's not an easy book to have. Yeah, it's about $1,000 in 8.0. Yeah, that's why I'd be like, you know what, my 6.5 is fine for now. Like I'm happy with my 6.5. You know, just like you know, I'll show this here. So I have you know, like first Werewolf by Night, that's a 6.5, and I'm just like, I'm happy with this for the moment. You know what I mean? But there's always time to upgrade. There's always you know, you know, a spot when you can do it. It just depends on when the price is what it is. Yeah, signed by Neil Adams. A 9.2 signed by Neil Adams. You're talking about the Tomb of Dracula number 1. Let's see, that's also a good book. Mine is not signed at all, so I just have a raw one. But that's okay, because you know, I don't know if I would ever get that read. I think that's a book that just because I have it. I really wouldn't probably chase anything more on that. But I would like to get that whole run though. I have a good chunk of it, just not all of it. But because I have number 1 and number 10, I think the only one that's probably going to be tough to get, I mean really tough, would be number 12. Because 12 is the second appearance of Blade. Second appearance of Blade. And it's like, you know, that's the only other expensive one that I have in there. But I have a good chunk of that run, not all of it, but a good chunk of it. So that I would say that's a run I would like to complete all of, is Tomb of Dracula. The trick with that one's going to be completing it and not getting, you know, just hammered on every issue. But yeah, that's what I say too. Like 12, you have to come across at a good deal. Like you have to find maybe like a, you know, at a convention or a shop or some type of thing where somebody, you know, maybe has one and they're looking to put it together with some other things. Or maybe one of the auctions, someone's like, yeah, I got all these Tomb of Draculas and there's 12 is in there, and I don't know. But that would be one I would like to get. Like I'd like to do that. I'd like to do all of Werewolf by Night. And it may sound kind of silly, but I would also do Master of Kung Fu just because it's just fun. Just sit there and say, like, hey, I have every Master of Kung Fu, and those you can pretty much buy for a lot of those, I would say, for under $3, which is good. So, but you know, just to have all those Bronze Age books is cool, man. So it's just like, I always keep an eye out for those type of things and see what, you know, what's what, and you know, so there's certain things I definitely want to upgrade, but that Tomb of Dracula 1 is not one of them at the moment. Eventually, yes, but not right now.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a 2-in-1. I've seen them. I've seen them in the but I never had one in my possession.
Yeah,
I've seen
like
it, but
it's
I never had one.
yeah. It's man. I have to say, like like getting as far as the I would say Bronze Age monsters. Let me say it that way. It's the Bronze Age monsters. There's only a couple that I don't have. As far like I have, Werewolf by Night. I have Tomb of Dracula. I have Fresh Blade. I have now a Morbius. I don't have Ghost Rider, so I need that. And I don't have a First Man thing, so I need that because it's like to get that whole Legion of Monsters together. That would be kind of cool to have them all individually. Hey, what's going on, Chef?
What's going on, Chef Harris? How you doing, sir?
I also need.
He said he still needs Morbius and Blade.
Yeah, I still need. So I know it's not. I know the Frankenstein isn't his first appearance, but I do want to get that. That Frankenstein #1. I did get Tigra. The giant-sized chillers or creatures on the loose. I think it is. Oh no, giant-sized creatures. I got that. I want to say last year or something like that. So I have the first Tigra as Tigra, which is cool. So I consider her to kind of be a Bronze Age monster, kind of, even though she's not as prominent as the other ones. It's just fun to pick those things up. So, but yeah, just like the bronze. I have to say, like when it comes to the Twilight Zone. What's that? Double cover Twilight Zone. Oh, that's cool.
Just people on fire.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's really cool. See, I have to say, like, do I have Dracula's daughter? I mean, she was purchased. She was in my Heroes Hall. So I do have Lilith. I have her. And then
yes, indeed. He has the Lilith.
I do. I have her. I have.
I think is it Biggie live or he's going live soon? I don't want I'll drop the link if anybody wants to chit chat backstage. I don't know if he's live yet. I know Sands is live. I don't see him live yet, but so we'll go for a couple more minutes. We'll go for a couple more minutes, and Biggie, have at it.
I buying all your books. I didn't buy. I bought the books that were in front of me. I had them. I was like, yeah, let me get this. Let me get that. Let me get that. I mean, I showed my hauls. I showed all the stuff I got. So it's just one of those things where you just kind of come across some good deals. I would say, as far as actually monsters and stuff, I think one of the best ones was actually my second purchase of Heroes, where I just kind of like I had that Living Mummy book up on the walls. I was like, oh, it's like, and there was no price on it. I was like, how much is this? And he looked at it and he's like, I would do about $30 on this. I was like, I'll take it. He's like, I know you will. That's exactly what he said to me. He's like, I know you will. I was just like, yeah. I was just like, so I got that Living Mummy for $30. I was like excited. I was like, yes. And then I think just with that and seeing everything else that was in that room, it was just like it was so hard to like not spend money on just everything you saw, just because there's so many good things. But I mean, I had to say, in pacing myself and everything else, is like, what else would I get? Like going back there, if I was to go back to Heroes again and look, there was one place that had the Alf with the seal cover. I was like, oh, I would love to get that. And then the guy that had that Storm Shadow, I'm sorry, not the Storm Shadow, the Snake Eyes, Purple Rain, that was there. And then there was I think I counted about 12 X-23s. I'm like, oh man, there's all kinds of X-23s, varying grades. I was just like, this is hurtful. This makes me.
The X-23, I think they mainly had a lot of those because Josh Middleton was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Splash. I'm gonna drop the link of Bleecker and Splash. Want to just hang out backstage. Anything else? Anything you got going on, Chris?
tomorrow, I so it won't be doing anything live with it, but tomorrow I'm gonna be going to a comic crawl with the Three Men in the Basement. So just going to a couple of different shops and hanging out with those guys up there. So who knows what I pick up? Could pick up some great stuff. Could pick up some, run fillers. Could pick up, all kinds of stuff. I could pick up things to sell. You never know. Oh, there you go. Double cup of war book. But yeah, just fun things, and being able to show all these. Oh, actually, I don't even know. Actually, no, I think I did talk about that. Let's see. I just have that going on, and then other than that, that's it. So I mean, I'll be definitely showing what I get from there, just because I've just kind of been trying to get a little bit more organized and show some things. Hey, Big Lion Cat, what's going on, man?
Send you the link on Instagram. I got you. BLC in the building. I dropped the link. Splash here, or BLC if you want to join. If you're at work or you're off.
It should be a good time. Like I wish you could make it up for one of these, man. It's a great time. Like it's just all kinds of good books and stuff like that. But it's just it's just one of those deals where it's just like it's just a 1 day thing. But it's more or less to kind of hang out. And then I would say, of the two, if you're gonna be able to make it for the 3 Men in the Basement events, the crawl is great. It's a great time and everything. But the swap is really where it's at, because they do that 1 day show. All kinds of different vendors, community people that and just people making deals all day and just hanging out and having a good time. So the swap is definitely worth it. I would say to anybody who's trying to do anything 3 Men in the Basement, come to the swap. It's kind of like pregame for Terrificon type thing. Everybody's kind of hanging out, having some fun. And it's something that Otto runs. So Otto's out there doing his thing, and it's a really good time.
If I lived closer, I definitely would, definitely make that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's he does that in May. So I myself have trouble doing it, because there's two things that kind of fall right on the same weekend that he does it, which is usually it's the commencement for the college I work for, and it's also right around the time of my anniversary. So it's just like it's a double whammy. It's just like, oh wow, this is not easy to get. But for the most part, I do what I can to try to make it. So I haven't made it the last 2 years, but this year I should be able to, because I've done some I've worked some school events, so I don't have to work commencement this year. So I'm planning on going down there just to kind of hang out and have some fun. Oh, I like that. Ghostly Haunts, that's cool.
I showed this one this way. I showed this one
There you go.
Showed it earlier, but this is a double cover too.
That's cool.
With the guys,
yeah. Is that like DC or
this is Modern Comics?
Oh, okay. I never saw it, because I was like, yeah, the logo kind of threw me.
This is Modern Comics, so I don't know who. I think somebody take over Ghostly Tales? Was it DC or?
I want to say so, but I mean, I don't know. There's so many Bronze Age horror titles that is tough to keep track of. But I will say, like,
but that title is definitely familiar. Like you were saying, I think it was DC.
Yeah.
Whoever bought Modern Comics, that's who That's who took that over.
I have to say, like, I mean, I love Bronze Age horror as far as like those titles and just the fun covers and everything else. But I would say, like, that's definitely something that people have eyes on nowadays. So if you see them and they're good price, pick them up, man. Just because they're good books, and they've finally started to get the recognition that they deserve. So pick them up.
Definitely do that. Definitely. And also to go check out Biggie. Make sure y'all thumb this up, man. Yeah. I have a giveaway going along for channel members, which this guy I think made 11 months. So if you want to be a channel member, definitely come and join the fun. What's his name? Big Lion Cat's a channel member as well. I think Susie Q, who was here earlier. So y'all all are in the running to win this. I just gotta have some time to put together the wheel and do it. Whoever wins this, other than Chris, because he already got his extra book, we'll have an extra book. But not saying he's not going to win, but or he's going to win. But
Dachshund?
this is the next giveaway.
There you
This
go.
will be the end of May. First Inhumans, Fantastic Four, issue 45.
Yep.
So
Don't have
that'll
to
be
post.
given away end of May for the channel members. So if you want to be a channel member, it's just $2 at the least. But if you get more, the higher tiers get more entries. And that's how I usually do that. I'll probably be I'll be on the vintage auction with Astonishing, doing a vintage auction. You might see some stuff like this. I got to make sure that these are vintage age appropriate. But I have some other stuff that I
I paid the number one.
I did
There you
previews
go.
of. So yeah, I did some previews of that. That's going to be on the vintage auction. I'll see if any of these double covers. I know that Lone Ranger double cover makes it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we'll see what else makes it. Lone
Yeah.
Ranger. And I have the Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, you gonna throw that in there? Wow.
But it'd be all eventually. I don't know if it's gonna make it all for this weekend or probably some of it will make it for the Band of Brothers auction. If not, I do have like slabs coming in from CGC all of a sudden. They want to get all their. They're like, oh, who that's been waiting? Let's get them all done. So I got like two shipments. Two shipments got shipped yesterday, so those will be Monday. Those are one shipment has Mark Jewelers in there, and the other one it was an in-house signing.
Nice.
So I think it's a total like 6 books, maybe 7 books. Oh, I also have the last issue of Transformers.
Transformers 80. Nice.
Yeah. So and I have that whole like last like 10 issues or something like that. So we'll see when I do, if I want to do with that. But yeah, I got a couple of CGC. Then I'll have more as well because I see stuff coming in. So Astonishing Saturday and Sunday, Church on Sunday, and Band of Brothers in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, Band of Brothers. So I think this guy might make an appearance of selling. He might. You never know. He has a couple of weeks to put some stuff together. We're going after some big books this year. And I need to pay for a cruise. But I digress. If you want to join, I'll put the link in the description, link just now in the chat. We're going to head off backstage. Appreciate everybody. We'll do another graphic content probably. I don't know, whenever Chris is available. He's been busy with school. I've been just busy with life. But, maybe in a couple weeks or so, or less than that. Probably at least before the auction. So promote that. So y'all be cool. See you guys later. Go check out Biggie Shack. He's live with the collective club.
Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced can prepare you for the unbridled carnage you're about to witness. Right. Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. Right. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners.
You son of a bitch.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.